Okay, students, this is the last examples that I want to show you so that you can understand how to find the base and the height. So remember again, this one is the last examples. Triangles, the base of the triangles is just the sides of the triangles. So please remember the side are those solid lines, yeah, not the dotted line. The dotted line is just a helper line for you to find the base and the height. Okay, so now the solid line are, so let's see, let's start from the QR, okay, over here, QR, and then another solid line over here is PR, and then another one is PQ over here. Okay, so let's do it. Now let's start with this one. Now this over here we have, as I have said, let's suppose the base is just the horizontal line. So if you need to turn your paper, now. Turn your paper, make sure that it become horizontal line like this. Yeah. So you see the QR is the horizontal line. And then what is the mountain top? Please remember mountain top is not here. Okay, not here. But it's over here, the mountain top for QR, P. Yeah, so this one P is just, you see, the triangle's name is PQR. So if you say, oh, QR is the base, then remember the other point is the mountain top. Yeah, so this mountain top, from mountain top you trace a line down to the horizontal line down here. Yeah, and then you will find a perpendicular sign over here. Okay, but remember this U and Q over here is not a solid line, right? So that's why it's not a base. Yeah, but it's just an extended base over here to help you to find the height. Okay, so over here if you trace down, you find a perpendicular sign, and then this one is the correct height, PU. And then I want to say, suppose if you trace down the wrong line, this one you trace the wrong line, you will find the perpendicular sign over here. But remember, this one is not the height. Why is not the height? Because the base is over here, not over here. Okay, yeah, this one you can see the extended base over here. Now, and then if you trace another wrong line, you trace to the base, try to trace over here, you cannot find the perpendicular sign. So over here, this one is not the height. PS is not the height. So the correct height is PU. You find the extended base over here. Okay, yeah, let me show you another example. Now PR, let's see, PR is the base. So let's turn the paper again, turn your paper again, and become like, looks like this. Now looks like a mountain again. Over here, solid line mountains. Yeah, please don't see the dotted line. Now, so if you have PR is the base, and then as I have said, you see PQR, right? Now, and then we know that PR is the base, and then the mountain top will be with the Q. So we write down the Q, and then we trace a line down to the base. The base is the horizontal line, right? So we trace down line over here, and then you find the V over here. So it's QV. It's QV. Now, and then PQ is the base. So we turn, make sure it become horizontal line. Now, and it looks like this, horizontal line, PQ, and then what is the mountain top? Remember again, PQ is the base. Then we know the mountain top is the R. So we write down the R first. You see the R here, and then you see this one, R is the mountain top, and then we must trace a line down to the base. Yeah, please remember, I want to say again, if you trace down like this to the base, this one is not, because you cannot find the perpendicular sign. You trace down over here, even though you find the perpendicular sign, but it's not on the base. So if you trace the line down here from R to S, you find a perpendicular sign over here, and then it's on the extended base over here, right? So this one, the height will be RS. So that's how we find the base and the height. I hope this exercise, these examples help you to find the base and the heights, because if we can find the base and the height, then we know how to find the area. Okay, so these are the examples that I can show you, 3 examples. I hope it will help you to understand how to find the base and the height. Okay, thank you. I see you again in the next video.